Crap, we should have done that first. Okay, that was a misplay. But then he trades Combat Trick for our Mantis Claw.
I could get used to this.
Dude, chill. I'm gonna give him the early GGs just because he was pissing me off. As we just horrendously flood out. How do I get the karma for saying good game early? I have no words. I hate whoever this is so much. You know, just for the record, why am I being punished? I only said good game early because our opponent was being a dick. Oh my god, I am so salty right now.
Stop it. Get some help.
Welcome to another Eternal Behemoths of Thera Draft. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. We're really close to 100. Let's get right into it. Ooh, start off with a Silex? That'd be pretty boring. The Defiler's pretty good. I'd probably prefer to start off with the Myrmidon, just because I prefer time over Shadow in a vacuum, and they're both really strong uncommons. I mean, I think that's a pretty easy builder. Man, the packs have such a low floor in this set, and the peaks are really high. Like, I would be happy with Mantis, Thunderpop, Cobalt Beetle, Chameleon Hide, Crowd Favor, and Extinguish. Mantis Claw even. And then, like, some packs are just like, ugh, nothing. Cautious Mantis is just always great, and it keeps us in time. Not that we need to force that, but it does bias us into one faction, which leaves us open. Thunderpop or Beetle, I generally prefer to take removal over the strong unit, especially because I feel like good removal like Thunderpop is hard to come by in this format. And out of Extinguish and Thunderpop, I like Thunderpop better because it can go to the face. So I think it is kind of between Extinguish, Thunderpop, and Cautious Mantis. I guess we'll take the Thunderpop. And we'll see what comes our way here. Wow, a few interesting cards here. We see a common missing that they took over Ignite? Maybe like a Beekeeper or something. Like, I'm trying to think of cards you would take over Ignite. It's like Beekeeper, maybe? I think this card has a lot of good applications, but you just can't beat how efficient Ignite is. Wilderness Delivery is obviously great, but man, Ignite's just so strong. So I think we'll pick up Ignite here. Grove Supplier has been really good against us lately. And I mean, it's either that and just a bunch of middling commons. And this is like a pretty dang solid 2-drop. Ooh, Youngblood Glider here or Colony Steward. Once again, they're just two really strong 3-drops, but I'll take the Glider. It seems like Fire potentially could be more open. Got a Forceful Interruption, which has overperformed for me. The double influence is kind of awkward, but it's between that and a Hive Stinger. I do like me a Hive Stinger. Man, do we want to be Praxis again, though? It's also hard for, like, when am I just falling into recency bias? Myrmidon Builder's really strong, though, and it keeps that on the plate. I guess I'd rather have Hive Stinger and Myrmidon Builder over Forceful Interruption and Thundershot. Okay, now we're seeing a couple more time cards. I'm not a huge fan of Oasis Seeker, just because 2 health is not great, but I do like having 2-drops, and we aren't taking any of the non-time cards in that pack. Keeper's Strength. Jesus, are we Praxis again? We've seen no reason to go Justice, so I guess it's just the Cookmaster here. Man, this feels bad. But I think that's Viper Fang Spear, another Chameleon Hide, Granite Beetle, Beekeeper. It's always hard to say no to Beekeeper, especially going into Shadow for our first Shadow card over just a really strong card regardless. Feels bad. So I think this is just Beekeeper over the Granite Beetle, although I wouldn't fault anybody for taking the Beetle here. Another tough one, but Beekeeper just is always good. Also a Hive Delivery here, but second Beekeeper, I mean, if I could have all my 3-drops be Beekeeper, I would play that. So, get a Mantis Claw. Yeah, I mean, I think we might be settling into where we're going to be. I mean, our fire is not fantastic, but it's pretty good. Youngblood Glider, Crusher, Grove Supplier. I see no reason to, shift off of it for an Acolyte or an Elder here. Seeing a bunch of red, but nothing I'm happy about. I think I'm just going to take the rare from this pack. It can help us if we end up getting more Nightfall cards, and, I mean, we can pick up a Camp Menace later on, or Stargazing. We aren't really missing out on much there. Hive Hexagon is really interesting, especially we have the Oasis Keeper, we have a Hive Stinger, but Caravan Mage is also just always good. But once again, you can always get enough 3-drops, and I think the upside on Hive Hexagon is higher than just a Caravan Mage. What do you call it? Okay, here we'll take the Tongue Lasher in case we end up splashing or something weird. Okay, Hardy Snail. Nothing here. Nothing here. Okay. That was a strange pack. Okay, I think we settle into Praxis. Again, I apologize, but I mean, tell me that wasn't really... I don't know. I didn't feel like we were forcing that. Rakano Tome could help us splash a Justice card, because none of these were really interested. Riot Flame. Yeah, I guess I like taking the Tome here. See if we need to splash Justice. I doubt it, but Siphon Vitality, really strong. That could just be another, we hedge our bets and pick that up, but there is just a Party Crasher here, and given we're actually fairly low curve, I think I like Party Crasher over the Giant here. Yeah, that seems like a good pickup for us. Gorillas or Grumbo's platoon. I think I would lean towards the Gorillas, just given all the various versatile weapons. That's probably closer than it looked. Okay, just a Point Blank or a Drifter. I'd rather just take a Drifter. Really nothing here for us. Each unit deals damage to itself. I mean, we aren't going to get any more Deuces Wild, so I don't think that's worth it. So I guess we'll take the Decay in case we get a delivery in the last pack. We could take a Feed the Flames. Just nothing here for us. Wow, just the last 5 picks of each pack have been... Okay, I guess Primal was really open at the end of that. Another Hive Hexagon. Man, Amethyst Beetle here. Thundershot. I mean, this is just going to be... Oh, that's kind of... Stonefist Nomad still in the pack as well. And we're pretty good on 3s. Oof, that is a tough one. So, yeah, we'll take a 2-drop here. Man, that's tough. On the Prowl or Twilight Lantern? Our removal's not, fantastic, but Twilight Lantern's exactly what we want. I mean, really, our units aren't that strong to put on Killer. Most of our stuff's just gonna trade. Let's take the Twilight Lantern. Oh my god, run it back. I promise I didn't just take the last video, chop it up, and repost it again. I mean, we're just gonna take that and be happy with it. Passing a Glider and a Wormstone. Man, this just isn't a Relentless Hair deck. We're gonna have the super low curve and then a 7-drop. I'd take the Hurry Drive if we ended up picking a second Youngblood glider just because they combo so well together. But I think I would just rather have another Mantis Claw. Man, that feels bad. Yeah, we'll take the Mantis Claw there. Okay, we'll take the Mage, but probably doesn't make the deck. Lantern's Light could be good in this more aggressive deck. I also wouldn't mind attending the Hives, but let's take some more interaction. Okay. I don't know if we want another Mantis Claw, but Yeti is really just a 3-1. If we had a couple more Nightfall enablers, I'd be more interested. Those probably won't even make the deck. Oh man, we get punished for not taking the Hurry Drive. It is a aggressive deck, but I mean, just being able to fix our influence is always good. We'll pick it up. Not entirely sure that makes the deck. Yeah, we'll put back in Rabbit's Foot, and this is the final list we got. Maybe we're just too married to Praxis. We went down this route again, and I was really trying not to force it. We didn't come here to just lose off of not drawing our third land, huh? I could have... Ooh, that's a 1-drop. Oh, well. That could have very well been a keep. If we were on the draw, for sure, a keep.
The journey to Almora is long.
But now this hand is looking like we'll just flood out, but... Well, we'll see here. What do you got? A Thunder Pop? That'd be pretty rough. Yeah, we are certainly flooding out already. So we'll see how often they can trigger Nightfall. We don't want to see any sigils the rest of the game. These are really sick card backs from our opponent here. Okay, that's fine. Pay 2.
Fist brothers.
What can we make our opponent worry the most about? Primal? I feel like we have the influence we need for all of our cards, so just make our opponent worry about a lightning strike or a negate spell. Okay. Of course. I mean, we just lead off with the Builder, and then I guess we could save this to draw extra cards with the Cookmaster. That's like a pretty okay synergy, and it costs 1, so it shouldn't take up much of our turn to do that. But I mean, if they don't continually trigger Nightfall here, our opponent can be in trouble. Yeah, like if we just go Feed the Flame awkwardly, Keeper's Strength doesn't help any of our guys get through. So we'll do this. He'll grow a bunch. Attack with him, and yeah, that's it. That's why I'm not really a fan of Keeper Strength. The +1 toughness is just... A lot of the units in this set, I feel like, have higher... Wow, we just got wrecked. But that's good. I mean, I guess we clear our opponent's field if we attack with both. And then, I mean, we're going to play these two. We'll have a pretty solid board. Yeah. Oh, that's so good for us. What? Okay. We aren't going to play around any board wipes here either. That's the first time I've been hit with this card in draft. I mean, funny enough, I mean, it wasn't that crazy. It really only discarded 2. The Feed the Flames, because it just made the tokens and the Keeper's Strength. Sigil, Sigil. A Mantis Claw would have been nice. Attack with I mean, is he just dead with attack with everything? 3/3 trades with Builder. 4/4 eats Yeti. 2/2 trades with 3/2. He takes 2, 3, 7. Yeah, we can't say no to this. Wait. Okay. I guess he must not have had anything in hand, but he definitely wasn't dead there. Okay, I said on the draw. No. Yeah. And we have 2 strong 4-drop. Well, 1 strong 4-drop. Let's see where we end up here.
Field, take it down.
Kind of fine with... Yeah. Actually, that was just a beneficial hunt for us. Milled us to our 2nd time influence, and we really don't need that 5th power just yet. Interesting. Interesting.
Off to market.
I mean, that's... This on turn 3 is pretty strong. A 3-drop 2/3 flyer. Okay. All of our sigils, apparently. Nope. Nope. Ooh, that is... Oh, that's... It's inefficient to Caravan Mage here, but I'd rather kill something a little bit more important with the Pinceran. We could lead off with, like, Myrmidon Builder, because that's... that seems just... This seems just
The flames will
so
guide us.
impactful. It's not power efficient, but it had the most impact on the board, minus just wasting Pincer Ant's killer to do the same thing. Sure, it's a 3-4. Now, Pincer Ant can't kill it, so... But Party Crasher can exhaust it, and then we get in for 1 million. That's also pretty nice.
This is an outrage!
A nice aggressive start for us here, and we still have all of this backup in hand. Cautious Mantis, maybe? Okay, unfortunate, because it's still another thing that Ant doesn't kill. What is going on? Okay, you have a very clear lightning strike here. So we'll lead off with Pincer Ant, that way it being night blocks lightning strike from affecting us, which is a play we've made before. Although, that being said, do we still have good attacks, even with that? We attack with everything. He trades Cautious Mantis with a 4-2, eats one of these, and then we finish it off. Actually, that's still pretty good for us. We lose 2 units, but he loses 2 units. Yeah, I like that. Now he can't use Lightning Strike. Interesting. Okay. Now, even if he hits a Power Sigil here, he can't... Yeah, he has to leave up the... whatchamacallit. Yeah, I mean... nothing has charge here, so... Let's get use Lightning Strike. We use Keeper Strength. And we 2-for-2 each other here.
Choose your battles wisely.
Okay, and we... I mean... Yeah, that's game. Nice little aggressive curve out there. Okay, game 3. Yeah, we keep this on the draw. One sigil gets us the majority of our hand here. Oh boy. One rat is scary on turn 2, especially if he leads off with another, but looks like he does not get there. Honestly, it's probably worth it to just gorillas and kill that.
With me, charge!
Let's do it. That's still pretty good value. Oh, crap, we should have done that first. Okay, that was a misplay. Okay, we still have attacks here. Hopefully we hit a time sigil here. Oh, I guess awkward, it can't fight the rat. Okay. If we let off with Glider, that means our Keeper Strength would put him in the air, but that doesn't seem very good either. It's fine. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I shouldn't say fine with it, but I mean there are worse trades. And maybe at this point we use Pinsaran. We can't kill anything right away, but it kind of forces him to just use removal again, and he just used some of his, what I assume is best removal.
Slay, skin, sin.
See, that is a weird move. So he could have Moment of Heroism or whatever it's called. I'd rather just kill it with Mantis Claw here. Eat it with Mantis Claw, but then he trades Combat Trick for our Mantis Claw.
I could get used to this.
And we see as a pause here. We can trade Keeper's Strength for that. Yeah, I'd make that trade. And now if the card he had was Moment of Heroism, oh, okay, he has that. You still have removal? He could have the 2-cost removal. I can't remember what it's called. Okay, that was unfortunate for sure. But I think at this point we bait that out. Mantis Claw here. He can use his Moment of Heroism. Okay, that's fine. Well, we kind of successfully played around the strength, but I don't know why our opponent's being a nice guy about this. So I guess now we could go to eat his guy. If he has another interaction spell, it's like, okay, were we really winning here? Dude, chill. Okay.
The flames will guide us.
Okay, now we have like
Magic, not so bad.
just about total board control here. I'm gonna give him the early GGs just because he was pissing me off earlier. As we just horrendously flood out. He can get back the beetle. I mean, any spell and we win. How do I get the karma for saying good game early, and then this happens? Like, are you kidding? So we attack all, he eats Pinsaran, gains 6, we only deal 5. Sick. I can't believe this. This is unreal. I have no words. Attack for 5. We aren't gonna chump with. I hate whoever this is so much. He ripped the Through the Unknown, and we drew 3 sigils in a row.
Slay,
That's good.
skin, sin.
Yeah, there's no outs in our deck to an 8/8.
The journey to Amara.
Here, off to market.
Maybe like Stonefist Nomad off the top. I mean, we have to just shove everything on top of Mantis. 3. Oh, we don't have any hello here. I mean, is there any benefit to... We just shove 3, 5, everything in front of it. He kills these 2. We have nothing in our deck that can deal with this. 3, 5. That's 8. 10. Even if he has +2/+2. Why is that the most obscure, weird card that doesn't save him, but allows him to kill our whole team because we blocked everything onto it? Like, what? Okay. Eternal's just gotta give the win to this guy, apparently. Yeah, probably. I mean, when you have draws like that. God, I am so salty right now.
I will not be chased down.
Yeah, I mean, I literally don't think there's anything in our deck.
Off to market.
I'm playing 16 sigils! Like, what? Oh, Jesus. This is infuriating. Yeah, that's a little too late, huh? You know, just for the record, why am I being punished? I only said good game early because our opponent was being a dick. Oh my god, I am so salty right now. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh man, that last game, man, I am... The Eternal Gods just do not favor me. That's what I'm gonna land on here. That's interesting, but we'll start off with Twilight Lantern. instead of rabbit's foot here. Hopefully, I'd really like to see a sigil here. But we do get 2 draws. Okay, that's about par for the course. I think we do have to use this to fix. I don't know. Surely we can draw another sigil. So we'll trigger Nightfall again. This is going to be plus 2 draws on this turn to find a sigil. Please don't do it. There goes our time sigil. Okay, we get a little bit bailed out there. We have the option of Mantis Claw to trade, or just trade with the Twilight Lantern. Kind of like just trading with the Twilight Lantern. And then we're able to... Well, we still can only do 3 damage worth of stuff. Really? It's just snapped it right off. Okay. Fine, leading off of the Beekeeper then. Okay, he has an Ignite. Really happy we didn't play Youngblood Glider. Yeah. I guess that's game. I wish I was like joking, but we're stuck at 3 and our opponent just slammed a 7-drop. I mean, what else? Nothing we can remotely do here helps that.
I could get used to this.
Oh boy. Why? Why are the Eternal Gods punishing us? I mean, what's our realistic way out of this? There's nothing. I should stop thinking this long about this. 2 turns early? And then another Jackal King? What are these games? Since when did this turn into like a combo format? 8, 16, I can't do math. 3 times 24. We have 5, 9. So it's still exacties. Oh man.
Suffer for your arrogance.
Game 5. I'm toning down my saltiness. That's why I'm just, I'm just not going to say anything.
And strike.
Early Jackal King and early Jackal King. Maybe only the one was... No, because he used the... What do you call it? Advantage from the hunt to get it out early. So it was turn 6 Jackal King and turn 7. That's still absolutely ridiculous. What do you have another lightning strike?
I could get used to this.
I mean, I'm fine with this. Let's see. Attacking with Party Crasher isn't actually great. It gets an extra 4. I'd rather just slap Mantis Claw on one of my units. And then the next unit he plays is no longer a valid blocker because of Party Crasher. This might seem weird, but I think this does do... This has the most potential for damage. Versus now whatever unit he plays, if he double units, he gets us here. But, like... Yeah, okay. That's exactly what we wanted to see. I mean, maybe exactly isn't the right word, but you guys get my point.
This is an outrage.
Exhaust. Boom. Exactly like we wrote it out. Okay, we are 3-2 right now. Ugh. I feel like just a random 7 is going to be better than that super awkward. Yeah. Yeah. Look at this. Both our factions, 2-drop, strong 2-drop, strong 3-drop. And I guess give us a 1-drop. 1, 2, 3. Damn, a lot of primal factions today. Yeah, we're just gonna go right for Twilight Lantern. Sure. It's fine, still trade 1 for 1. It's probably not worth it to Mantis Claw that. I feel like that's kind of close, though. We're going to lead off with Beekeeper to start. Not entirely sure I even want to trade Beekeeper here, but I think without knowing anything else, we make this trade.
I will root out all the corruption.
Okay. Probably takes Gorillas here. I guess we don't have anything like vital here we lose. Really? That's interesting. Would we rather trade a Mantis Claw or removal for her? Probably just the Mantis Claw. Or keep her strength if we want to look at it that way. I mean, he saw the card in our hand. It's not really a 2 for 1 because we already traded 1 card of value with his. And now we can use this sigil to, well, growing our boards. Nah, let's just get the second time so we can play the builder next turn. We get punished if we draw a time sigil, but really? Of course. You guys have been watching me long enough to know that's how that goes. So our opponent had a stop there at 2. Okay, our opponent just... Well, of course they hit a really good card.
The journey to our... I could get
Okay, no need to play into the lightning strike, although he has a stop. Okay. I guess that was the stop? What spells do we even have left? Ugh. We attack with everything, trades Lightning Strike for Builder, and then... Okay, we can attack like this. Does he just not have Lightning Strike?
With me, charge! With me, charge!
I mean, that last card in his hand has to be really good. I didn't want to use Mantis Claw on our Myrmidon builder because 4 health still dies to Lightning Strike, if that's what he had. Mantis Claw gets through more damage. Okay, one more Youngblood Glider that should seal the deal here. Okay, we are 4-2 currently. Having some very strange games. Very strange games tonight. I swear this is the last time I will draft Praxis unless it's absurdly open. Oh, our opponent's down a card. Okay, that's good news for us. It really felt, though, in the draft like potentially Shadow was open, but it was just really hard. Even if the factions weren't necessarily super open, we got a lot of the strong cards each time often. So it was really hard to move off of Time or Fire at any point in the draft. It's like I could take this strong card over Beekeeper, even though we aren't seeing lots of time, but... So, we have another decision here. I think I would prefer to trade Mantis Claw with the Vein Parasite. Yeah. And it gets in for 4 here. Before that stupid Vein Parasite drains us for 2. Oof. Our opponent's got some... I mean, this is a good 2, 3, 4 curve here. Ugh. 2 of our Time Sigils. Okay, we're basically never seeing Hardy Snail. Hopefully we can see a Sigil. Wow, that Sigil actually doesn't help us. Let's attack, see what our opponent does. Okay, if that's the case, I mean, we just kill the 2/2. I potentially could have thought about discarding the Hardy Snail. This means we have, what, 4 Time Sigils in the whole... in 30 cards? So we're, like, never seeing second influence. Another? Okay. So our opponent's deck's insane. I mean, we need some very good draws to get out of this, and that is not what I'm talking about. So, we could get in an attack. No, that's awful. I mean, just Rabbit's Foot and a Cookmaster, set up a giant turn next turn.
Fist brothers.
Party Crasher would be a nice draw next turn.
What's the point?
Interesting. I'm fine with that. Oh, okay. If he recklesses both of them, I mean, that's 12 damage. Yeah, that already might be game. This saves us 4 life. We still take 8. Going to 10. Now they have to attack. Sigil, come on. Okay, if we attack for 5, we'll have blocks. That's pretty risky. But, I mean, at this point I think we need to be risky, or how do we win? Because we can take 2, we just have to block 2. Yeah, so we attack for 5 here. And then, ooh, Hardy Snail. Oh, we can't play Hardy Snail. Okay, Beekeeper plus Hive Stinger. No, we want to equip Hive Stinger on the Beekeeper token.
Off to market.
Beekeeper plus Twilight Lantern. It's not really ideal. This is tough. We're still in this. I just need to sequence this pretty carefully. I guess Young Blood Gliders does make a lot of sense.
I could get used to this.
Because now we still have blocks for those. We need to hit like a Time Sigil into Ignite here would be great. This isn't looking good, but there's a chance. Oh my god. Make the 1/1 not... Oh. Interesting. I mean, that still doesn't give their 1/1 an attack here. This thing transforms if it survives, so... Yeah, we just block 2. Come on, Time Sigil. Yeah, that's probably game. Because what's his name can't block, so we'll do this. Well, 5. Oh, we do almost have game. But it's not going to do it. We have 2 blockers, block, we take 3. I mean, depending if he has nothing else, this could still get us there. Unlikely, though.
Stay on the path.
Giving him 2 extra draws, that's not great. I mean, this is really all just dependent on our opponent's draws here. They just need any type of interaction for a board, and it's pretty much GG. Okay, we have to block here. We have to block here. Right, because, well, yeah. We have to block these 2. Oh, that's game. Unless they... I mean... Okay, no.
Veal, take it down.
Come on, Sigil. Okay, we have access to 7. We can use Feed the Flame, Pitch. I mean, I guess Strategist is pretty good on... Well, the snails are better. We kind of have to use Feed the Flame. Oh man, these are some tough decisions, man. I assume he'll trade 2-2 for 5-2. Okay, now we have good blocks. This is a pretty nerve-wracking game. So how does our opponent get out of this? They play a flyer plus like a cautious mantis. Like if he stops our 4/3 from being able to attack, we're pretty boned at that point. Yeah, any good primal interact. Yeah, even just that's pretty rough for us. It's gonna be tough. Okay, so we can go block, block, block. Get rid of both of them. What could you possibly have here? There's no way you have Chemtrail Burst or something stupid. Thunder Pop? Okay. Oh yeah, this is just great for us. That's awkward. I guess a Beekeeper makes another lethal threat, so now even if he draws, like, Thunder Pop, or, is that what it's called? I feel like I'm calling this the wrong name. The 3 cost deal 3 damage spell. Even if he does that and kills our 4/3 Beekeeper, we still have a lethal threat. So now he needs a flyer and a removal spell. No way. Nice! Oh, man. That was intense. Okay. We're playing against Jace Bellerin. We're currently 5-2 by against all odds. I feel like I say that a lot, but man, that's what these games feel like. Those like Iron Man card backs, like you can't tell me that's not what that looks like. Yeah, might as well play Rabbit's Foot now. We don't have too much that pays us off for Nightfall, so...
Slay, skin,
Sigil. Young Blood Recruits. That's one of our good cards. Oh, wow. Okay, actually, that's kind of fun.
Maintaining the peace.
Okay, so now we... Interesting. If we burnt all our removal now, that's kind of awkward. We do just want to ignite this like pre-combat, but it makes me not want to attack. Because then we also have to use Mantis Claw. That doesn't seem great, does it? But I'm probably just being greedy. We Mantis Claw here. Ignite here. Attack.
Stay on the path.
The fact that this plays the sigil non-depleted is just insanity to me. Card's really good. We are basically out of gas, though. That's like why I don't generally like doing those plays. Because if we just draw 2 sigils, which is pretty... Oh, wow. Okay, that's amazing, though. Our opponent not doing anything. Now, we drew 2 sigils, as we said. But we're about to do a hell of a lot of damage here. Now we'll keep this in hand because the draw 2 will trigger Twilight Lantern. Okay, I mean that's exactly what our opponent needed. Mantis Claw on the... What's his name? That'd be pretty funny. Man, this is really awkward because our opponent's making us expend so many resources. Like, we can Mantis Claw to kill the drone. That's just not that good, though. If we Mantis Claw on the 0/4, so it's an attacker, that's an option. Mantis Claw the drone. Just seems so mediocre. Sigil. Please. The fact that it stunned him was something I was not thinking about.
Let's see what we can
God, no way. Okay, that's so... Okay. Okay, we make it so he can't eat anything. And that might... I think, actually, yeah, that's game. We just keep her strength, whichever unit he doesn't block. Party Crasher, just another unit, always overperforms. Yeah, it doesn't matter here. Okay, we're somehow doing it. I'm not really sure how. Okay, we are 6-2 fighting for that final win. May fortune smile on us both. Hopefully we can have a nice, what do you call it? Nice, respectable, polite game back and forth. Kind of awkward here. I really hate playing out the gorillas without anything.
The flames will guide us.
Or same for Caravan Mage, but there's just not too much in Stone Scar that has flying. Interesting. Our opponent must not have much. So you have a couple options here, actually. Mantis Claw on this makes it a 5-6 endurance, which is insane. And we can probably race that. The safer route is to just use Mantis Claw to kill it. Which is just the safer route, because if he does have something like Bust Out, we just get absolutely wrecked. It's a tough one. Yeah, let's just play it safe. We'll use Mantis Claw there. The one benefit about having multiple Mantis Claws is we can just rip another one, and since we already used one on removal, we can use it for our slug here. That, however, is unfortunate. I think we'll probably just... Party Crasher exhausts it, and then plays his weakest unit. Two gorillas is pretty good. This makes him play pretty significantly different. Because now he's going to be forced to consider what he can trade with this thing for. What the hell is this? That's kind of cool. Okay, we attack here. He trades. And we double Barbarian Gorillas. I feel bad. We killed our opponent's cool legendary. And I know they for sure just played it, because this does read as a sick, fun card. But, I mean, now they're in a lot of trouble. Wow. Okay, I guess we somehow got there. Funny enough, a more aggressively slanted Praxis deck. Party Crasher was just busted in all of those games. And, I mean, I won't draft praxis next draft. Unless if it's just like absurdly open, like sure. Or at the very least, I'm gonna go for the more ramp up and play like Relentless Air or Jackal King, because we did lose to one of those types of more longer game praxis decks that are also really strong in the format, and I haven't really gotten to play that version very much. I've had more success with the aggressive version, but that's more just what the draft's been giving me lately. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I'll catch you on the channel for more Eternal Behemoths of Thera Draft. Peace!